Hi everybody, welcome to John Creator. Today we are going to model a bus rim, tire rim. We are going to model. Then next video it will be a modeling a tire. So this will be big video. So if you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe the channel. If you like the video, share it with your friends. And if you want to model any other model, put it in description. I will model the same and I will guide you. And next thing, if you are very new to the designing, see my old video for the tutorials for the beginners. Let's create a circle, rotate X in 90 degree, press 1 on the keyboard for the front view. I scale it down lightly. So I'm going to model now. It's a front tire, so which will be more useful. Okay, now I go to front view and I has to scale it slightly down, so this way we can do it. Okay, now go to edit mode and go to the top view, E to extrude in Y axis, and scale it down, and GY slightly up, and create two edge loops pressing Ctrl R and using a scroll key to increase the edge loops. And I created the 3 edge loops and yes to scale, and I select the middle using a alt key, yes to scale. Let me go to the normal view, press Ctrl 3. Okay, fine, this shape is okay for us. And I go to the modified tool and I disable in edit mode, go to the triangle green option, there go to normals, select the auto smooth and go to edit mode. I'm going to extrude this and scale it. So okay, now here I scale it once again outside and I press 2 on the keyboard. I select these edges, as press Ctrl B and created 2 edge loops here. Okay, so this way it looks. And here each part while doing we can unwrap it. Okay, so that is the best idea to do it very easily. After doing final step to unwrap it is very difficult. Okay, we have to do it always whenever the one object is created. So this is the one object. Go to edit mode, press 2 on the keyboard for edge selection. I select these edges, I press F5 to mark seam, right click, and you can see here mark seam. You can add a quick shortcut for the keys. Okay, I have added for adding F5 and F6 to remove. Now I go to the UV editing. So why I am doing each part means, so for us to alignment is very easy. In UV editing I select everything, U to unwrap it, and here you can able to see everything is not straight, it is coming in triangle shape. So for us which is not required the same, so I select this, scale it in Z axis, sorry, X axis, right click answer, scale it in X axis 0, sorry, scale it in Y axis 0, scale it in Y axis 0, scale it in X axis 0, select these two, which is scale it in X axis 0. So now this uh, face is straight, so we have to modify everything that. So select the ready to face what we have aligned and press A to select all and right click, follow the active squads. So now our unwrapping has become everything's shape. So I select everything, yes to scale down, and I just G to move and keep. Okay, now I save the file as front tire. Sorry, I save it in some other places. No, it's what I saved is correct. Okay, fine. So now we can go to the again layout section. Okay, now one object has been ready for us. So here I'm going to design the another way for modeling. So this design is my own design. Okay, I go to edit mode, I go to the edge selection, I press 1 on the keyboard, shift D to duplicate, right clicks to cancel, go to the side view, going in wireframe mode, extrude in y axis and extrude in y axis and scale it slightly down, extrude in y axis, scale down. Now we have to go to the side view, GY to move little bit back side, which is not required that much distance, E to extrude in y axis, so this is okay, GY, sorry. Now so we have design like this. Here I am going again to E to extrude and S to scale. I go to the front view to view it correctly, S to scale down, and E to no, I make it a little bit more, I scale it, okay, and E to extrude in y axis, go down, and E to extrude and scale, E to extrude in y axis, I go to the side view, okay, correct alignment, okay, E to extrude and scale, and E to extrude in y axis, okay, so this is okay, scale it down, E to extrude in y axis, I make it still with bottom side, and E to extrude scale, I press period key and again E to extrude scale, M to merge at center. So we have ready the shape what is required for us, but here you can able to see in smooth mode, you can able to see everything is not looking correct. So we are going to do it next, what to do in that. Okay, I press 2 on the keyboard, select these edges, select this one, and I press Ctrl B to bevel, and I create 2 edge loops. I show you, zoom it and show you. Ctrl B to bevel. So now it is creating 2 flags, so which is not required. We want one more in between. I increase the scroll key using upwards. Now you can able to see this shape has been came for us, which looks very nice. So same way we are going to do for everything. So this and this is going to be a same thickness. Here also, even the here also I am selecting here and outside too. Sorry, outside we can this two we can make it some other time. So we can make this one also little bit curved corner, so which looks the same nice here. So now I select this one and I press Ctrl B to bevel, and I create it little bit smoothness like this in corner. I select this one I'm going to give more smoothness, Ctrl B to bevel, so which looks nice, and select this one, select this and select this corner, press Ctrl B to bevel, make it slightly little bit to make it short. So this is the design I have given for the front thing. We can do the unwrapping first, then we can go for the next design in the same. So here we have missed one more thing also. Go to the side view, press E to extend in y axis, E to extend in y axis and scale it out. Go to the front view, shift Z and scale it evenly for the same. Okay, and I create one edge loops and Alt S to scale little bit down. Okay, now here share smooth. So now Here I am going to create one more edge loops here also. So this is separate now. Control L. Oops, actually this became totally separate, I think so. I press Control Z. I think I have selected the wrong thing. I go to undo. Okay, G to move. Yeah, I have selected wrong thing. Can you able to see? 2, 1 and X to delete the vertices. Select this, G to move, so which is not required for us, X and delete in vertices. Oops. Okay, fine. So which is not looking correct now, so I think I deleted the wrong one again. So I press Ctrl Z. Okay, now it's fine. So I'm going to select this corner, press G to move. So we want to confirm whether it's above 1. Yeah, right, it's above 1. Perfect. I go to 3 again. I press extrude to Y. Extrude Y. Go to the front view. Scale it till the matches the same. And I press Ctrl R to create one edge loops in between, and Alt S to make it slightly this way. Shed smooth. Okay. Now here I want to add again edge loops, and again I just want to do the UV unwrapping the same method. So let me finish it. I press Ctrl L, and now this has been selected. You to unwrap, and now this is straight, so it's not a matter. So we can do it very easily. Right click and follow the square assets. Select everything, right click and follow the active squads and scale it slightly down, and G to move. Okay, I save it. I go to the normal, and here you can able to see it's still having some issues in this. I press Ctrl L, G, Y to move. Okay, fine, now better. Okay, still it's not match. I press Ctrl Z, and here we have to create one I press zoom it, shift Z to view. Okay, E to extrude in Y axis, S to scale it. Okay, I will leave it the same. Now how it looks. Okay, I press select this one, go to edit mode. I select this, press Ctrl L and G, Y to move slightly inside, and S to scale it out. Okay, now it looks fine. So which match the reds. So inside it's not a matter because which is going to come the tire on that. Okay, sorry. Actually the tire model, the rim and tire model, which is one is it's my own design, so it will come as per my thinking only. It's not like a real thing. Okay, G, Y to move slightly different. Now better. Okay, now in this we are going to unwrap this one. Press Ctrl L. Here we are going to cut a design. Press 2 on the keyboard for the edge selection. Select these edges, and this one, and this one, this one, and this one, then this one. So we are cutting all the edges. Okay, this one and this one. So all the edges we are marking a seam. Press F5 to mark seam. So now here for us we have to create any one of the cuts, so which is enough. So I am selected this one and I press F5 and I press 2 on the keyboard, edge on the 3 on the keyboard for the face selection. I select this, Control L. So why it's not working means we have created the separate pieces for this, so that's the reason it's not getting selected in the Control L. So Control L. Now all the thing has been collected. Now press Control L. Okay, now I go to the wireframe and see, okay, everything has been selected and we are going to unwrap it. Go to, so okay, we can go to the scenarios model, so which will be nice. U to unwrap. Now here you can able to see everything is not aligned perfectly. Actually this is not a big matter in this, because we are going to give one different color now, right? So better we can make it the, so we can start aligning this. So there are many things there. I do it fast. Go to the edge selection, vertex selection, D1, GY0, GY0, sorry, scale Y, sorry, scale Y0. I think something is selected. Okay. So we have to zoom and select, that is better. Scale Y0, scale Y0, scale X0, GY to move, sorry, X to move, and select this, scale X0, press 3 on the keyboard, select these vertices, press Ctrl L and right click, follow the active squads. Okay, now we can move and keep. So before going for the further thing, we have to exactly we have to check in whether the which is related to which, we have to find. Scale Y0, scale Y0, scale X0 and GX to move, scale X0, GY to move, GX to move, sorry. I press 3 on the keyboard for the face selection. I press Ctrl L and right click and activate the follow squads and G to move. Right click, activate the follow squads. Okay, it's not aligned perfectly due to the shape is totally different. So I select this one, scale Y0, sorry. Or we can do best thing, select everything, U, Smart UV project 0.02, I press enter and click OK. So it will create Smart UV object. So we can do it like this further also. So let's see. So instead of doing small things, this is very easier to do it, because we are going to give the color using the materials, not using the RGB. So that's the best idea for us. Okay, now our rim has been ready. Here I'm going to create a circle for this. So what I'm going to do is create 2 edge loops here, make it 2. Okay, now I'm going to select these 6, all the vertices using these 3 things. Alt Shift S, So here you can able to see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now I press double G to move slightly here. Okay, this is better. Double G to move slightly here, and I select the center vertices. I press X to delete the vertices. Now we can able to see one hole has been created, but it's not sorry, it's not look like round shape. So I press Ctrl Z and I let VC now. Select this, X to delete the vertices. Now better, but still I'm not satisfied. I press Ctrl Z and so we want one more edge loops here. So our shape will get disturbed. Okay, so better thing, I plan to design some other thing. Okay, our basic design is ready. So this is the cover. So the bolt everything will go inside. Okay, our basic design has been ready for thing. So we can go for the material, apply new material, go to the rendering tab. I turn on the studio, press select this and GZ, go to the period key, rotate in x-axis, go to wireframe GZ. Okay, I just show like this. This is better. So I go to the material preview. I make it fully metallic and I reduce the roughness slightly down. Go to the rendering view. I go to the material preview once again. So I make it instead of I increase the roughness, I make it slightly down for the make it a little bit gray, and let me see in rendering view. So I make it white. So let's see what it comes, how it looks. Fine. So this one I am going to change the color to a little bit gray. So that is because we are having reference. So okay. So this is the basic model shape for rim. So which you can use for the tires, for lorry tires or bus tires, or you can use it for car also for the basic design. So next video we will look more clear in that. So this is just a basic design. Next video we will more look into that for high detailing exact tires. Bye.